Hey, Theo here. Kind of rainy now. So, I worked at a restaurant yesterday for the first time. Gonna have that as a part-time job for a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna talk a bit about fasting at work. Because, a lot of people ask me about that when they realize that I fast really frequently. But I started all this when I was studying and stuff, when I've been able to control my time more than most people. But so now, when the earlier jobs I've done fasting have been like babysitting dogs and stuff, and that's not really. I mean, who would who would say that? Oh, you must eat to babysit a dog. But yeah, so I worked at a restaurant, and this is my conclusion. It's completely fine. Like, take me here. I'm not. I had one restaurant job, like when I was 16, 15, my first job. So I don't have any much experience, especially not way. Stupid camera stopped the video. I have no idea why my screen is broken, so it behaves so strange now. But yeah, no restaurant experience really. I mean, I was a busboy basically 10 years ago. But so I don't know anything about wines and serving foods, and I'm not good with all of that. And I would be very nervous back in the day for something new like this. I was not nervous at all now. It doesn't really have too much to do with the fast, but some people would be nervous, not because they are nervous people, but because they are fasting and thinking, oh, how's it gonna go? But it worked out really well. I would say, like, when I'm in ketosis, which I entered ketosis during my work shift yesterday. And when I'm in ketosis, I get this great focus, but just on this thing right in front of me. And I forget about everything else. So, that's a good thing. I'd never try to remember a long order, for instance, yesterday. Like, no way. But you have the pen and paper then, so it's fine. I had to check, so I brought my pen and paper now. Yeah, and one thing I'd say, because it's a high-tempo job, a job like this, waiting at a restaurant, something you've got to be aware of is that when you're fasting, eventually your NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, will go down automatically. Like, I don't know everything about this, but I've noticed that NEAT, that's like all movement you do that is not exercise. So just like scratching like this, or a restless leg or something, you're gonna get less of that. It's like kind of like the body goes into an energy sparing mode without you noticing. Like, you're subconsciously just gonna make an effort to do less of these small movements. So this, I noticed, I just had to push myself a little bit to walk faster, because my body just kind of assumed this slower pace. If you ever fast and do stuff like this, I think you'll know what I talk about. Yes, you can see very rainy now. No, but basically what I want to tell you is, if you have a normal office job or something, it's completely fine. You can fast. Maybe you wouldn't want to do a restaurant job, a stressful job like that, when you have to run around and interact with a lot of people when you're new to fasting, because then you're going to be like, that would be like, say, a non-smoker. A smoker that's stopped smoking and is on like his second day working a job like that. That's because you're going to have withdrawals from the food if you're not used to fasting. No, so I definitely think regular office jobs should be no problems. When you just sit in front of a computer all day, should be no problem at all. I think more demanding jobs you can do when you're more used to fasting. And then I'd say heavy physical labor, of course, you don't want to fast for. And yeah, I'm walking to my second shift now, so we'll see if I probably add something little, at least to round off the video after that. Oh, maybe I should add, I'm going into this second workday, 45 hours fasted. So feeling great, looking forward to it. See you in a bit. So, just finished the second shift of work, and man, it went great. I mean, it went much better than yesterday, and obviously I knew more about the job now. I was more prepared, knew the routines stuff, but still I was also one day more fasted. And, you know, like I said earlier, like I didn't expect that to matter at all. But, you know, just to tell you, tell y'all who think fasting will make you so weak and tired, I can't work. Oh no, I can't fast then because I have work. So, you know, and yeah, even you walk around so much when you walk in a restaurant. I mean, when you work in a restaurant. Like I've walked for like 7 or 8 kilometers just from work today. So that's nice, burning some of that fat too. No, it went great. So, you know, working while fasting is absolutely fine, even though if you have to interact with a lot of people, maybe, like I said earlier, don't do it if you're a beginner. Get used to get rid of your food addiction for a bit first before you try something like that. And obviously the heavy physical labor you want to stay fed for. But yeah, so now you know, just fast away, especially if you got a sedentary job. No problems. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but I'm on my way to the gym now. Been looking forward to this workout the whole weekend. Breaking 48-hour fasts is always the best. I mean, longer fast than that, maybe you'll be a little weak, but 48s are long enough to make a difference, but not long enough to make you totally weak. So a nice feed before will make you kind of strong. Or I mean, I feel like many of my best workouts have been after breaking a 48-hour fast. And also, yeah, I wanted to upload this earlier, we'll see. Ended up being later than I thought. We had to work a little later stuff. But we'll see, maybe. But otherwise I'll throw in a deadlift clip here or something. So finished a nice abs and leg workout, or abs and deadlift workout because the gym closed. So but I did push in a few extra sets on deadlift on lower weights. But the main deadlift workout was four reps, 4 sets, 170 kilos. Felt good about it. I know my back is a little bent, but here's something I've learned about deadlifts or about lifting in general. The best form is going to look a bit different for different people. I tried to look into this because lots of people, when I put it on my Instagram story and stuff like that, check out my Instagram, by the way, link is in description. But when I put deadlifts on my Instagram account, people will respond and worry about my rounded back. But I promise you, like, I've had bad form on deadlifts that really hurt my lower back. So, you know, so I could actually feel my spine without touching lower back. A really bad feeling, so I had to drop the ego, step down and wait for a bit. But now I've learned, looking into it, I've learned that if you have excessive anterior pelvic tilt all the time like I do, the good form is going to look a little bit different. So, you know, I've been doing the way I'm currently doing it for a while now, and my lower back never hurts, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, you see, working 2 days fasted, then breaking it and having a nice heavy workout is no problem. You can, this is mainly what I wanted to show with this video, is that you can absolutely live a normal, you can do stuff. What I wanted to show with this video was basically that you can do prolonged fasts and do lots of stuff that people would think that you can't. I mean, work, do intense, stressful work, do heavy lifting right after breaking the fast. That's all, you know. So subscribe, all that. Hit like, and drop a comment. I can drop more stuff like this, like just info, working while fasting, hanging out with people while fasting, going to a party while something like that. You know, go ahead, drop those suggestions. All right. Peace, everyone. Take care.